guys, welcome back to my video. Hope you're all well. So my Shein order came today. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm not gonna lie, I did open it. To be honest, I forgot I was doing a video on it until I didn't know it was my Shein order basically. So I just ripped it open and seen everything. I was like, well, it's too late now. Take a breath. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I have my gloves on today. These are new. I feel like I'm a doctor with no qualifications. So I'll show you what I've got and we will do a little nail set, maybe like Valentine's-y kind of thing. Not on myself, just on some stands. Woo, like that. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first thing I got, I mean, you can kind of see the ring light, are these love hearts and butterflies. So let me undo them. They are all like stuck to the lid, but oh my god, yes they are, and they're all coming out. Okay, so we've got some like love hearts, kind of holographic, cut out love hearts and then little love hearts. Oh no. It's the only thing with these, they fall out. Please don't go everywhere. No, too late, too late. I spoke too soon. Some butterflies, I want to say. Kind of like butterflies. And the rest I think you can see. Love hearts, different coloured ones. These are actually quite cute. Pinks and whites. Few mixed with red in there. Bigger red ones and then smaller red ones. Why is the light doing that? Oh. You see that flashing? That's weird. Yeah, so we got these. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Got some of these. Everything will be linked below. So I'll pop that to one side. I bought some of these. I thought these were really cool when I seen them. Transfer foils. I love me some transfer foils, and I haven't got anything like this. Oh God, get out. Okay, yeah. So there is quite a few here, so we will go through them all when I finished untangling them. Oh wow, I love this one. And I can put quite a lot of different ones on one nail. So that's the transfer foils. Got myself a stamping plate. I have got one and it's rubbish. I don't think the grooves in there are groovy enough, if that makes any sense. It just doesn't transfer very well. So let's open it up. Like I said, everything will be linked. So don't worry about that. So these were just, I'm trying to get the shine out. Go away, ring light. They're kind of just like marbly kind of effects. Yeah, so nothing fantastic. And usually there is a plastic thing on there. And there is. You might be able to see it a bit better if I can get this off. Okay, sorry. There we go. Ring light. But that's it there. Really nice, I like that. Pop that to one side. like a stirrer for mixing things up. Just look how pretty it is though. Like, so pretty. Really nice. It's quite heavy. It's definitely metal, it's not like plastic. What everybody has been buying, all the YouTube nail techs out there, I think I've seen every single one buy these. So these are UV protection, UV LED protection from when you're putting your hands in the lamp to cure your nails. So as you can see, they're really short there. So this is why I've bought some of these to protect my hands, because I am a freckly person. So I need stuff like this. Oh, I was really excited about these. Let me take them out. I don't know. They're probably not going to be any good for acrylic. But they might be. Oh my... Okay. I don't know how to open it. There we go. No. Yeah. Is it? Oh my god. That's really hard to get out. Oh, blimey. I don't want the bag. So you can change like the head on this part is already undone. Like this. So this would be the small, yeah, the smallest one. So if I flick it out, get rid of all that wax that holds them kind of together. But I kind of think they might be alright for 3D. And then you've got this one, which is like a bit bigger, but this has got one piece of hair hanging up. So that's that one. The biggest one is this one. Oh, crusty. A bit crusty. Crusty dusty. But they might be alright for acrylic. I mean, I don't think they would be because they're plastic, you know, you can feel it. It's like synthetic. But they might be alright for, especially this really, really, really diddy tiny ones, might be alright for 3D, like acrylic, like if you're doing 3D flowers and things like that. So I actually, that's why I bought it, was for 3D flowers, because they've got such a point on them. Yeah, I thought that was actually quite handy. I needed one of these desperately. Oh god, it's all stuck to it. Put everything in the bin. Now, I don't know what this is for. Is it to pour back in? But why would you need to, oh, maybe, and then maybe put this in your pot and that in there to pour back in? I don't know. But yeah, they're, when you're doing like glitter and things, you can just dab it and it collects it, instead of it just falling all over your beautiful desk. So I really needed one of these. Really chuffed with that. And this, I opened the box and oh my god, I thought it was going to be this small. So you know your dapping dishes, I thought it would be this like literally tiny. It's not. I haven't taken it out the wrapper, I just opened the box. It is huge, like it's the size of my palm. Like, what? And I think this was £2. And it is stunning. It's glass as well, it's not plastic. Obviously you can't put monomer or anything in plastic. But look at it. And then you can just get your acrylic brush and just be like resting it there, or rest. It's probably better to rest it like that. Oh, I love it. This is just the best thing ever. I'm not joking. I've got some more transfer foils. These were called marble effect, but to me they're more like oil slick. Now I've seen them like now instead of on the nail tip that was on the on Shein. They look more like oil slick to me than marble. I got 2 different types. Wow. It was supposed to be 2 different. Oh, Jesus. What have I done? Somebody come and help me. Right. It was supposed to have been 2 different types, but they look exactly the same. Yeah, they are. Look. And there was supposed to have been 2 different colours, I think. Yeah, so... But it was only cheap anyway. Another box. Ugh. Let's just lob that on the floor. Nobody needs that in their life. Oh, it's dusty. It's a bit dusty. Oh, come on. I'm trying to do a YouTube video here. Don't know what all that's from. I think it might be from the box. It's making me look like bad. So, let me lift you up. You can't see what it is very well. I had it upside down for a start. So there's holes all the way through. And the reason why I wanted this, I'm not going to put like my acrylic brushes in there, because your acrylic brushes should never be stood up like this, because everything will go down into the brush and ruin it. They should always be lay flat. But I wanted them for like my nail art brushes. These ones are Beetles. It was a set. Oh, okay. It does fit. I just have to force it in there. Yeah, for my nail art brushes. And that's what I wanted it for. Let's just do it that way maybe. But yeah, they just stand up like that. You can just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 in there. So I thought that was pretty good. Let me try like, these are like the cheap ones. They will fit, but I don't really want those in there because those are my crap ones. I don't even use those anymore. I need to throw them. Yeah, so this is actually really handy, especially for things that you don't want to have to search for. Like me, I've got a pot like this and they're all in one and I'm digging through them. So this would be good for the ones that I use more often than my other ones. So that's why I've bought that. And the last thing, a bit boring, it's some of this. It's basically just blue paper like this, but on that side it is waterproof. So you can spill anything on it, it won't go through. It's like bibs, but yeah. So I just bought a pack of these. That's what I bought. So I will leave everything linked, but now let's get on and do a Valentine's Day set. Okay, right now. Nail tips, nail stand. So I'm winging it as always. I definitely want to use some of these. Maybe some of those, maybe all of them, because you guys know what I'm like. I go way overboard. Just can't help it. So I'm probably gonna do like maybe one nail at a time, because I don't want to. I'm using the same colour gel polish, red, white and pink, the same as the transfer foils. So the gel polish I'm using is Beetles. I haven't put a base coat or anything on, just because this is just for the video really. Usually if it's for myself or I'm making them for somebody, I would, you know, buff, do a base coat, all that glamorous stuff. Yeah. cure that. I'll cure that for 30 seconds. I'll do a second coat off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I've done a second coat. I've got a few little bits here. We are using more, but this is going to go on one of the red nails. So we are going to use that as well, but I am just going to, nail art foil glue, which is from Macart. When I'm using nail art foil glue, I like to cure it for 60 seconds and then I let it cool for about 20 seconds. I find that it transfers better. So that's on there. And what I'm going to do while that's on there, I'm just going to pop a bit of base coat on there to hold these down. Okay, so I'll pop that in the lamp for a minute because obviously we have also got that foil glue on there, which does need to be in the lamp for 1 minute. Okay, so we're going to transfer these. I'm just going to use, because I have gloves on, I don't want my gloves to stick to that. So it's quite, I didn't realise how big this was, to be honest. Okay, there's that one. Right, with this one, what you want to do is you want to use a really thick base coat, which is what I'm using. And we're just going to go all the way over the top. And then we can file afterwards, kind of like buffing it to flatten it back down. Don't worry, I always reshape afterwards, so don't worry if they go a bit bulky. We're just trying to make sure that this is all really encapsulated really well. We will top coat. Okay. Pop that in the lamp just for 30 seconds, will be absolutely fine. Okay, so I've wiped over that nail to get that, sticky layer off. What I'm going to do now is I've got the softer end of my file and I'm just feeling where it needs filing down. So this bit definitely, it's a bit pokey uppy. I'm just going to keep feeling, and this is very light, by the way, I'm not doing it rough at all. I think that's basically it. It was quite flat anyway. So we're just going to pop that back on there, on our little stand, like that. Ow, that hurt. Okay, so we're going to get some more transfer foil, and I'm going to do a whole transfer this time. I'm not going to be messing around with cutting it. Oh, too much. On the white. Like that. And then I am going to put some more of these hearts on this one. And I just kind of want them just going down the middle of the nail. Got some butterflies as well that we could possibly use. Okay, so this one's poking up quite a lot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to really hold it down and just flash cure it with my light that's next to me. Okay, so that's all cured. This one's cured. So on this white one, I thought we would go for this kind of like pastel-y colour. So I'm just going to go straight in the middle, holding both ends. Kind of figuring out, oh no, I dropped it. Need to try and make sure it's lined up where it's supposed to be. This one's coming off. And then I push down either side like that. Some of it is just being a bit of an ass. Okay, that's gonna have to do because, you know, it's not working. This one is also going to be a transfer, but thick gel again. Sorry, thick base coat. And we're just making sure that these are kind of like this, basically. We're just making sure they're encapsulated. That bottom one probably will file off slightly because, I mean, I have got a tool that could have bent it, and I probably should have bent, I mean, I can bend it myself, it's freaking plastic. Not even plastic. Okay. Right, let's pop that in the lamp. And I'll be back in a second. So I've wiped off the nail to get rid of all that like tacky layer. And I am just using the soft side of my file. And I'm just going to make sure this is all smooth. You don't want none of that poking up. So I'm constantly checking. You don't want to file too low. The top ones aren't too bad. This side. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Give it a bit of a dust. Okay. This one is also going to be both, so it's going to be a bit of a mixture. So I am just going to put on a transfer foil. Cure that. Actually, do you know what? While we're here, let's top coat. I don't know whether to have some matte or just shiny. I thought this one would look quite cool matte, but I just don't want to ruin it. So this is just a shiny one. When using like glitters and things, I know it can bulk up, not glitters, chunkier kind of things inside the nail. It can bulk them up slightly, but it probably will do that. But it will do that because you're you know, 2 coats of gel polish on, then you are actually putting the glitters on, then you're putting a base coat on to go really thick over the top so they kind of blend and there's no lumps and bumps. It's just a bit, you know, get a bit more out. You don't drip. Yeah, but it's absolutely fine because you can go back in and shape them back up, which is what I do. I go back in afterwards and just shape them back up slightly around the sides and things like that. Let's try this one in matte. I do like to have a matte nail. Yeah, so please don't mind, just ignore the thickness and the bulkiness of the nails. Okay, right, cure that for 60 seconds. Okay, so that's what they look like. I've put a little bow on there, it's just held on with top coat. I didn't go ahead and show the white nail because it looked terrible. It's just a really simple set, but yeah, it was mainly about encapsulating the bigger kind of chunkier pieces of glitter. Just remember, when you are encapsulating them, you use quite a thick base coat. Once they're stuck on top, use quite a thick base coat to hold, well, to kind of cover them really, and then buff it just to make sure it's nice and flat and nice and smooth. But yeah, that's what they look like. Shiny. I think I definitely prefer the shininess. Like I said, this was only going to be a really quick video. I mean, it's 37 minutes long, nearly 38. But it was more showing you what I got from Shein. This was just, I really wanted to try the nail foils and the little love hearts and things for, yeah, Valentine's Day. Just a little cute set, nice and simple. Yeah, I have got a sponsor coming up as well. A sponsored video. I can't remember when that's going to be. But yeah, if you want to know more about that little detail, then please subscribe. I think I'll put it on screen now. 90% of you aren't subscribed, but you're watching my videos anyway. So this is my little heart to you if you subscribe. Please, and also give this video a like, and I shall see you in my next video. So bye.